So before you decide you want multiple streams of income, you need to realize that multiple streams of income could truly be just multiple responsibilities. Take it from someone like me who has multiple streams of income and has definitely had some regrets. If you don't know me, my name is Mallory. I go by Life by MJ on the internet because my married name is just way too long. I was one of those crazy women who decided to hyphenate their names. And I am definitely an entrepreneur through and through. I'm all about, there's so many different ways you can leverage your knowledge, your experience, and you should do that like wholeheartedly. There's so much available to all of us in terms of social media and in terms of life where you can leverage what you do already in your day-to-day life. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay, I wear a lot of different hats. I am a business owner to multiple businesses. I have a business called the Monetize Club, in which we help social media content creators amplify and grow their accounts so that they can be attractive to brands. I own Needle and Stitch, which is an alterations t-shirt and embroidery company. I also have Life by MJ, which is a personal brand, but it is a business nonetheless. It actually generates, it doesn't generate the most revenue, but it's my most profitable business, funny enough. And then I also have a job, which I consider a stream of revenue. I am the director of creative strategy at Uproot Center. And then those are all my titles. I mean, beyond being a mom and a wife. So I have to manage and do all these things every single day, which just really isn't realistic. Okay. Like, it just really, really isn't. And I'm currently actually in a season where I'm scaling back a bit because I've just hit some things just don't always continue to make sense, especially when you start looking at the data and the money and the revenue and all that good stuff. But you can't give your 100% to everything. It's just not possible. It's not feasible. I've talked about this in other videos about we can have it all, we just can't do it all. And the same goes to be said in terms of multiple streams of income. Now, with that said, you can get help like Needle and Stitch. We have a whole team of folks. With Life by MJ, I have an editor that assists me with some of my short form content. With Uproot, we also have an entire team. With the Monetize Club, it's not just me. Like, I have Ayumi, and then we outsource as necessary. So even with outsourcing though, when you're building a vision from the ground up, you're still not able to give anything your full 100%. Like, it's just not possible. It's not. If you think that you can do it and give it your best while still continuing to do all the other things in your life, like, I hate to just be negative. It's just that something's going to fall short. Something is going to lose a percentage of you. You know what I mean? You've seen those videos of when they pour the water and it's just only so much can go so far, and that's literally what it is when you have multiple streams of income. Now, I think having multiple streams of income can be a key to expanding your wealth and expanding, obviously, the things you can do in life. Like, we would not have bought our dream home without having multiple streams of income. But until you can start mastering and outsourcing things to a team, and it takes money to be able to do that, by the way. Like, it takes money to be able to have folks come work for you. So it's going to become either a trade-off of your money or your time. Like, that's what it comes down to as far as just trying to expand and grow whatever the sources of revenue are. I mean, it's the same thing like with a job. Like, I have a team with my job, but even managing that team takes time. And even I have to still do work. Just because I have a team, I still got to do things. Like, I still got to show up and put my little razzle dazzle on stuff. And that takes time and capability. And so when I do that, that means I'm not available to do things for the Monetize Club. I'm not available to do things for Life by MJ. So the whole point of all of this is that multiple streams of revenue can seem very sexy, and it can definitely assist you, because like my dream home that we have right now, I would not have if it wasn't for, like, for instance, Life by MJ. And that's literally documented income that I have into my household. But even with that all said, it still takes a nice chunk of my time. Funny enough, Life by MJ probably takes the least amount of my time and probably has the best ROI, like the return on investment. When I spend more time on Life by MJ, I get more opportunities back. And that's actually part of the reason why I'm doing these daily YouTube videos, because I've noticed this is an investment to go deeper on and to give it more time versus other streams of revenue that honestly can feel like a time suck. And it's just like, I'm putting all this time and effort into this thing, and I've tried it for this long, and it just ain't hitting the way that I want it to. Even though I have an entire team, even though I have all this opportunity, even though it's actually generating money, it may not be profitable. Like, a lot of people can sit around and talk about, oh, I made this amount of money. Like, if I look at things, I've made millions. That doesn't mean I've profited in millions. There's a big difference. I want to get to a place of where I'm profiting in millions. And that's why, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm scaling back intentionally the different things in which I'm spending my time and effort. And just also having realistic expectations. Like, with the Monetize Club, me and Naomi have made like a conscious decision that it's not going to be this overbearing overhaul thing that we have to like put so much of ourselves into it. Like, we could do a lot of things with the Monetize Club. We could be editing people's content, we could go record them and all this other stuff, but we just ain't gonna do that. Like, we've decided we're gonna focus on creators. One, because we love to see everyone get the bag, but also because it's easy for us to do. Like, we can literally sit down and look at someone's pieces of content and say, like, no, you need to optimize this, you need to do that, you need to do this, or look at their niche, or look at their brand, and really just help them understand, if you do this and tweak that, or position yourself this way, more people are going to follow you and more brands are going to want to work with you. Like, we have an innate gift for that, and I'm so thankful for it, but it comes so easy for us. And honestly, I think we could be a lot bigger than we are right now. I'm actually really surprised with how well we've grown, but we haven't put that much effort into it. And so I look at that, I look at Life by MJ, and I'm like, okay, a lot of this stuff ain't got to be that hard. On the flip side, though, you also got to manage your expectations with the different streams of revenue. Like, Needle and Stitch was not making money right out the gate. Needle and Stitch took a lot of time and took a lot of effort and understanding that business and unraveling it and dissecting it, and me spending time there in order for it to get to a place where it could self-sustain on its own, where I could find folks to trust, to empower. And I still don't know how to sew, but I understand so much about alterations now, where, one, I have such a level of, if you sew, like, you're an artist. And every person that sews doesn't necessarily mean they could do alterations. Like, alterations is an art form. Designing is an art form. I say all this to say that, again, multiple streams of income can seem sexy as hell. It can seem like, oh yeah, this is what I need to do. But are you ready for the multiple work that it's going to take to do it? The multiple levels of effort that it's going to take to do it, to be successful, and the patience, the multiple levels of patience that's going to take for it to get to where it needs to be. Because if you're not, you might want to reconsider in general even your approach as far as embarking on your new business, your new idea, your new thing. Every idea is not a business. Sometimes it's just a really good idea. And every new idea doesn't mean it needs to be acted on right now, right away. Sometimes it's just not the season. It's just not the time. Like, we have so many different ambitious goals. Again, for the Monetize Club, we have a product that we want to make. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to be a Q2 2027 goal. That's not a right now goal, because I'm already spread so thin and working on so many other things. Anywho, I hope this was helpful to you. And I love having these chats with you. And if you have any more questions just about business in general, definitely do let me know. I do daily videos on social media, on YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave some comments if this was helpful, because I just love to know. And I'll catch you next time.